Hey, we're back. How do you fill up the pool? How do you water those plants? Gotta have a hose. Everybody's gotta have a hose. But does your hose kink up? Does it break? Does it tangle up? Well, guess what? We've got a virtually indestructible hose for you. You know these Bernini hoses, you picked one up. And maybe right now on QVC.com, you looked at it earlier today and you saw the 50-foot for what was it, like $48 or something like that? $44, something like that? Well, guess what? Something we've never done before. We're giving you the 50-foot hose. Well, then why is it 65? Oh, you get two. Oh, really? Take a look at UV resistant. Take a look at how it stays cooler in the sun than many other hoses. Take a look at the fact that it's corrosion resistant. Take a look at it's incredibly lightweight. You also get the sprayer along with it. That's not an extra charge. It's now on our easy payment plan. And Christopher Joyce is joining us with a virtually kink-free hose, a virtually indestructible hose. Oh, I'm sorry, you get two.
You get two of them. Two 50-foot hoses, put one in the back, one in the front. You can put them together, no problem. But what really makes these special is the fact that they're made of stainless steel, spiralized stainless steel. Take a look at how we're able to use this hose. It's just snaking on the ground. Try doing that with your rubber hose. Not possible.
Not possible at all.
Try doing this with your rubber hose, winding it up as easy and as fast and efficiently as I'm doing here, and then 50 feet, 5 pounds.
5 pounds in your hand. Take a look at this. It's here with the black already sold out. Classic red is here. There's the blue. There's the green. One of these colors is like 100 remaining. Yeah, green is like 150. That's it. M63413. This just debuted, and the black already sold out. Because here's what happened. People saw the 50-foot and they love it for 44 bucks or something, right? Love, love, love it day in, day out. Then we had a 75-foot for more, but now you're getting 100 feet. And here's what you got to know. Why do I need 100 feet? You got a hose in the front, hose in the back. Or if you want to wind that baby up, guess what? Now you can wind up that one and another one right along with it.
You got
no
it.
Problem, right?
Exactly right. And they couple together easily. It's a standard coupler, so you can use a pressure washer, you can use any hose nozzle you want. But here's the real deal about this hose. That's 50 feet right there, like that. I've been selling hoses here for over 10 years. This is the first time that I can say, not kink resistant, I can say no kink hose. Help me hold this up. I have two 50-foot hoses here. I put 60 knots in these two 50-foot hoses. And to show you that you cannot kink it, I'm going to pull it tight. And even with all these knots, watch this. We're getting full flow from that nozzle, all the way from a jet spray to a variable nozzle to a fan spray. And you're not sacrificing anything, Rick. The only thing you're sacrificing are kinks and knots.
Take a look at it before and after.
Yeah.
I mean, what do other traditional hoses do? Well, the fabric garden hose. What do you think of that, Chris?
Well, I like those because they were lightweight and manageable to use. The problem is they punctured and they did kink. The
what
green
about
garden
the green garden hose?
Well, once you got a kink, it scarred the hose at the same spot every single time. It ended up that you lost your water pressure or you just didn't get any water pressure at all. But the metal no kink hose is that first time that I can truly say it is a no kink hose, not kink resistant, no kink, but also look at this, puncture resistant. So I call this the most dangerous fence post in America because I put barbed wire, I put ninja stars, I put some nails and screws, and I'm dragging it across. This could be your driveway, this could be a brick patio, it could be your dog chomping down on the hose.
It's a bit of an exaggerated demonstration.
A bit.
But you know what? It works. And here's another one, really exaggerated, nails coming down on
exactly.
This hose and a traditional hose.
I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And there's water running through this hose as well. And if it punctured it, we'd see water everywhere. But instead, we're seeing it just come through the hose and the nozzle. And remember, you're not only getting two 50-foot hoses, Rick.
You get the nozzle.
You get the nozzles with it that are variable spray and billet aluminum.
I got a question. Do you get one nozzle or two?
Two.
You get two nozzles?
Yeah, two nozzles.
So you get two nozzles with this as well?
Yes, sir.
So it's not like we just doubled the hose.
No,
double the nozzles. You're literally getting two for a little more than the price of one. Take a look at it in action. If you want the green, a couple hundred remaining. Black's already gone. Blue and red. Take a look at it in action, Chris.
Exactly right. So here's what you're seeing. The billet aluminum nozzle, what I mean by billet aluminum is that it is one piece of aluminum and it's not going to drip. Now, the weakest part of the hose is always where it ties into the hose bib on your home. We've incorporated what's called a power coupler, and that ensures for you that it's not going to break off at that point, which is typically the weakest point. What do we tend to do when we get resistance on the hose? We give it a good tug, we give it a good pull, and boom, it flies off that hose bib. That's not going to happen with our hose because that power coupler.
Now the power coupler, you connect that and we'll show that in action and realize that we debuted this, whoa, last month. That's not coming off.
No.
15,000 already spoken for. When we debuted the 50-foot Bernini hose, you loved it. You wanted a longer length, especially because you can put it on one reel.
Yeah.
So we debuted the 75-foot. By the way, the 75-foot totally and absolutely blew out.
It did.
The brilliance of the 100-foot here, or 250-foot, is that you don't, with the 75-foot, you can't break them up into
two different hoses.
35-foot or 37-foot hoses, right?
But in this case,
now you literally have 2 hoses, 2 nozzles, 2 for a little more than the price of 1, and you can have them all together. And 2 of these together, 100 feet, will go on 1 reel. If you have a 100-foot green garden hose,
you can barely get it on the reel.
You can barely get it on the reel.
I'm putting 200 feet of hose on here, and I'm doing it easily,
200
quickly,
feet.
and efficiently. You can't even put 100 foot of rubber hose on a typical hose reel. That's what I love about these hoses. They may be the last.
So how many is this?
This is 200 feet.
That's
put
4
of these.
Oh, that's a great demo. I've never seen that before.
Because it's a standard coupler.
Oh yeah, and because of the
if you don't want to use the nozzle that you get,
you can put it on any kind of sprayer, any kind of sprinkler. Doesn't matter.
Or your pressure washer.
That's all metal and it's not plastic, right?
Aluminum. Yep, this is all stainless steel, and the couplers and the couplers are aluminum.
You're doing a great job. It's hot as summer, and and to prove that, you're actually perspiring right now on live national television. I just want you to know that.
I am.
What am I getting here? Two of the nozzles.
2 of the nozzles and 2 of the hoses.
Of the metal hoses. In red, 2 in blue, 2 in green. Final 100 in green, and then we take that away. Linda from California got the best value today. I think price per foot, this is the best value to date. Linda, how are you? Hi, Linda from California. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, Linda.
So nice to have you here, Linda. Do you have the Bernini hose already, my dear?
Yes, I bought one last time it was presented on the air, and I love it. And I just turned on my TV, and there you were.
And there we are. So you're coming back for 100 feet tonight. 2 hoses for the price of 1, huh?
Yeah, that's it. That'll be a good length for the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Great length for the backyard. And if you need a little more length, you can add the 2 together, and now you've got 100 feet.
That's what I'm going to do, exactly.
That's great. And the reason I say 2 for the price of 1, if you go getting a big, thick, heavy green garden hose, 50 foot, you can pay $65
easy
any day of the week. So what a great deal. And that'll kink up. This will not kink up. Linda, how's the one that you have? How's it working for you?
I love it. It's so lightweight. I'm a senior, and it's easy for me to move around the yard. It's easy to roll up, where the rubber hose was really heavy. So this is perfect.
Lightweight for all us seniors out there. Linda, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye, my dear. Okay, great stuff. Hey, let me try that.
So Linda talks about how lightweight and easy it is to use and how easy it is to roll up and manage around the yard. That's the nice thing. We all have to use a hose. Some of us have to use a hose every single day.
No way can you do that with a traditional hose.
No, exactly. Why not make it easy? And here's the secret. If you look at this, there are other hoses on the market that simulate what we've done. But what they don't do is use the high-grade stainless steel that we do. And then it rusts, it corrodes, and then that makes it unmanageable. Ours, no matter how long you keep it outside, it's going to remain manageable, easy, and simple to use.
$13.20 brings it home. 2 of them. 2 of the nozzles, 2 of the 50-foot hoses, 50 plus 50, 100.
100.
That would be 100 feet.
That's good.
And what will it not do? Well, besides being lightweight, you think, okay, now it would really, really kink up because it's so lightweight.
Right.
Not the case.
But even with 60 knots, we are still getting the full pressure through this hose. So I can truly say for the first time, and I've been selling hoses here for 10 years, it is a no kink hose. Full pressure. I'm having to yell over it. The nozzle gives you all those variations, and you're never going to kink this hose.
Hey, hot as summer, this is a great way to do it. So how do you compare it? Well, those fabric hoses, they were kind of all the rage for a while because they were so lightweight.
Right.
What's the problem with them?
They puncture, number 1. And number 2, they definitely kinked. And they didn't wear very well. Within a year or so, it was gone. And you had to buy a new one. Green garden hose, they worked well for a long time. The trouble is they were unmanageable. And boy, once you got a kink, you always had that scar on that hose, and it always kinked in the same spot, and then you end up with no water pressure at all. Right.
Once this is in
Once that's in there,
it
never leaves. It goes
there.
back to that spot.
I don't like you anymore.
You don't need that anymore.
Bye-bye. Guess what? When it comes to colors here, we're gone. Of the green. Green is sold out.
Okay.
Black is sold out.
Thank you.
Green is sold out. I don't know if we're ever bringing it back, but it's here now. And then there were 2. You got to remove this one.
We will.
2 of the blue, 2 of the red, 2 of the nozzles coming along with it, all 2 for the price of 1. Yeah, 16,000 since we debuted it. Nice job, my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
Hottest Summer continues. Another look at that incredible Super Smile Today special value and so much more. Where's my friend? Where's looking cool, looking great. Here's Kirsten.
This is a fantastic value. You're getting a set of